Have you ever wondered what it's like to intentionally tap into the flow state? Have you ever wondered what it just simply felt like to be in a flow state? Just be there, flowing. Well, lucky for you, because in today's video, I will share exactly that. And by the end of today's video, you'll know how to effortlessly tap into the flow state. And not only that, I'm sharing 3 key aspects of flow that you just can't forget. 3 key aspects of flow that are simple. Because stepping into the flow state, it's simple when you let it. Anything in life truly is simple as long as we allow it. What's up, everyone? My name is Morcie, and if you're new to this channel, I help others step out of the mind and into the present moment. I want to give a nice shout out to the subscriber that actually recommended this topic. Put it right here. This topic is quite insightful. The flow state is something I tap into when I'm speaking, something I tap into when I'm writing. It's something that you have probably tapped into as well, but you may not have fully noticed. You may not even have known that there was such thing as the flow state. One great question to start us off is, what is the flow state? What does it mean to be in a state of flow? Well, simply put, being in a flow state is being fully immersed or engaged in an activity. Being fully immersed or engaged in an activity, right? This requires presence. This requires stepping out of the mind and into the present moment. You see, when you're in flow, you're not overthinking, you're not overanalyzing, you're not second guessing yourself, you're not trying to prove anything to anyone, you're not trying to protect an identity. I mean, you are fully engaged in the moment. All there is what's happening in the moment, right? So what does that mean? What does it mean to be immersed in the moment? What does that look like? And I'll say this, what does that require? What does it require from you, right? To be immersed in the moment. I'll share key aspect number 1. Key aspect number 1 of being fully immersed in the moment, being in flow state, is 1, a challenge. You must be challenged. Either have a challenge or an intention, okay? Because when you're challenged, this ensures that you're not bored. This ensures that you don't have a lack of interest. This ensures that your brain level activities are high enough for you not to fall asleep, for you not to have your attention elsewhere, right? You're challenged. One thing about a challenge is that there is some level of uncertainty. That's what makes it a challenge. There's a curiosity there, there's a mystery. There's a part of you that has an intention to know and to understand. You're being challenged. It might be, you might be a writer, you might be a dancer, you might even be an athlete, whatever it might be. If you're working to master a craft or master a skill, you have been challenged. And so, in order to step into that flow state, there must be some level of challenge, of uncertainty, so that you're open. The mind is open to receiving what is to come, what arises within the present moment. Because if we're too closed off and we're not open to a certain level of uncertainty, well, then we're not going to step out of our comfort zone. We're not going to open ourselves to new realities that exist beyond the limits of the mind. We must be challenged. Number 2, the second aspect to flow is focus. Focus. Listen, I told you all, these aspects are simple. Focus. Where your attention goes, energy flows. When you are focused on what you're doing, in the moment, engaged, your energy is completely there. Whatever intention you set in the beginning, there's no doubt that you will realize it. When your attention is split, here, there, in the past, that does not exist, in the future, that does not exist. It's chaotic. There is this level of uncertainty, yes, but your perception around it is going to be very fearful, right? Because your focus is everywhere, and you might even start to bring up this ideas of worst case scenario ideas because you're not focused on what you're doing. You're focused on how often it did not work in the past, or you're focused on, oh no, it may not come out the way I want it to in the future. What's important with flow, what's key in flow is obvious, is presence. Everything happens in the present moment, right? The future is simply an accumulation of right nows. So when you treat this moment with focus and attention, okay, that's how you'll treat every other moment. And that's how you will tap into the flow state effortlessly, through recognizing and being intentional about focus. So now we've got challenge. You're challenged, putting yourself in this place of uncertainty. And now we have focus. Now the third key aspect to flow, immersing yourself in the moment, is enjoyment. You gotta find some enjoyment in what you're doing, right? Enjoyment ensures that you are relaxed. You're calm. You're chilling. You're happy. Your vibrations are high. You're open. You're willing to receive. You're enjoying what you're doing. Therefore, you can go with what you're doing for however long you want to. You don't even have to ask me the question, how long should I be in the flow state? That's up to you. Because when you're enjoying something, you do it for as long as you want to. You do it for as long as you are enjoying it. This is why it's great to have hobbies. This is why when it's time to spaz up your life, I don't even know if that's a word, but if it's time to spice up your life, the first thing you need to do is something you enjoy. Whether you like to go surfing. Lately, I've been playing pickleball. I love to play sports. I love to get active. Whether you like reading, you like writing, you like making music, you like holding conversations with people, you can be in a flow state in conversation as well. Speaking, like what I'm doing now. All of those things. When you focus on things you enjoy, when you even just take the time to think about and figure, hey, what is it that I enjoy in life? Right? You open up and you give yourself the opportunity to tap into a flow state. Because if you're not enjoying what you're doing, you're not finding some form of enjoyment, you're not going to tap into the flow state. You see, when you're in flow, you're feeling your best. You're performing your absolute best. In many ways, you're not even trying, right? It's effortless. You're not trying, you're just doing. You're so focused, you know what's next. Like I said before, you're not doubting yourself. You're not overanalyzing. You're not overthinking. You're here, right? When you're in the flow state, the self dissolves. There is no more self, right? All there is presence. All there is you and what you're doing, the activity that you are doing. Challenge. Give yourself a challenge. Some uncertainty so you're not bored. 2, focus. Where your attention goes, energy flows. Don't split your focus. Be here. Be here now in the present moment. And 3, enjoyment. Find something that you love to do. Truly When you are fully engaged in the moment, it's much easier to enjoy what you're doing, no matter what you're doing, when you're fully engaged in the moment. But, you know, these are the three. This is the three unforgettable aspects of flow. Challenge, focus, enjoyment. If you enjoyed today's video, do make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. I do also have a free guided meditation on observing thoughts and emotions fade away, which is essential and foundational to tapping into a flow state, to ensuring that you're not overanalyzing, that you're not overthinking, but you're aware of yourself. You're aware of your patterns enough to know thyself. Also, if you enjoyed what you hear in this video, I do one-to-one coaching. If you would like to get yourself and spice yourself up and get yourself in a state of flow so that you can accomplish your goals and really see yourself in a greater light, check out that application down below. Link in the description below. My name is Morcie. I'm sending you peace. I'm sending you love. I'm sending you clarity. Until next time.